Okay. I think we can do it. I think we can finish the rest of this today. I did look up how much I have left. I didn't look up any spoilers for the ending. But I think I only have a few chapters left, and lately I've done, like, in 2 hours I've gotten through a good chunk of each game, and it looks like I think I can do it in 2 hours. So we're gonna try to just take this and go all the way to the end. See how well it works out.
According to our intel, the Republic of Kazakhstan has discovered the existence of the Infraworld. Found a rift.
I still haven't, like, connected all the dots of everything that she has done in her life, but I think that's because there are no dots.
We don't know what stage they are in their experiments, but we've detected important fluctuations within the Infraworld. That means they found a way to interact with the other side.
Like that mission in the beginning when she's with
Is to destroy this connection.
some dude. What was that mission? What was the importance of it? Is it just...
Even if we manage to destroy
Was it just a routine mission that has nothing to do with the main plot? Because it's kind of seeming like it is.
Time-consuming business. But this operation will gain time to better understand the Infraworld and make sure that no one try to use it against us.
I assume the site will be heavily guarded?
Well, you should expect considerable military resistance. Team will.
Team?
Shove them in, Marla.
Hey, baby. Good to see you, girl.
Clayton's team goes with you.
Okay,
Agile commando unit.
I'm supposed... I don't think I'm supposed to know who they are. I think they're just generic people, but she's supposed to know who they are. The guy in the back is, that guy that was on the other mission with her. That supposedly is supposed to be a love interest, but nothing has happened that is remotely romantic or interesting. Granted, I have been turning him down at every opportunity, but it's not like he made it hard.
Because I don't want to lose you.
It's good to see you.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Oh, that is more curt than I thought that would be.
Jody,
I was expecting, like, mildly rude. I wasn't expecting her to lead off with a fuck you. But okay.
Right.
Why wasn't that listed as, like, angry or something? That's not what curt means. Okay.
I grew tired of all this.
Please don't make this racist. Please don't make this racist. It's gonna be
Refuse to
racist.
cooperate. I will have no choice but to kill you. Of course, I will kill you regardless. But it could have been fast and painless. Instead, it will be a very, very slow and agonizing death. So, I ask you one last time. Who do you work for?
I'm trying to figure out what his accent's supposed to be, because it doesn't sound like an accent that I'm used to.
It's completely deserted! You sure it's here? We're right on top of the coordinates. Storm's getting worse! What do we do now? Hey, Jody, ask Aiden to find a shelter somewhere.
You hear that, Aiden?
I mean, could this gigantic, large building that's right here work? I mean, there's snow in it, but it's better than being outside. This one seems nice too. It has a bigger roof. I feel like normally I'm not allowed to go this far. What's the deal? What are the rules of how far Ivan's allowed to go? Because this is extremely far. Usually I can't even like leave the room she's in.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm actually... Is this on rails? Yeah, this is... pretending it's not on rails, but you can't move in any other direction other than the one they want you to move in. Now I can't even move. I don't know what I'm doing. Should you leave the skis outside? Don't leave the skis outside. You're gonna get... Someone's gonna take the skis.
Our informer duped us. That's what happened. We better get moving before they have to dig our frozen dead asses out of here.
3 days.
Someone's gonna steal your skis.
For nothing. Fuck. I find the asshole that sent us here.
Hey! I'm sick and tired of hearing you complaining. That's all you have to say, then shut the fuck up.
You guys, I'm freezing. You think maybe we could build a fire first and argue later?
She's right. We'll set up camp here till the storm blows over. I'll contact HQ and get instructions.
Fuck it. Everything's wet.
Let me try. Damn. All this stuff is soaking.
We'd better find something. We won't make it through the night.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Come on, work with me. What is that? It looks like a charge for a bomb of some sort, but is it supposed to be like a phone or a... We're never gonna see it, so we're never gonna know what it is.
I'm gonna go out. I'm desperate for a pee.
Don't go too far, okay?
It's minus 40. I don't plan on doing any sightseeing.
Why there? You could just pee in the snow anywhere. Theoretically, there's no one here. I mean, obviously there's gonna be people here, but theoretically. I would just pee outside the side of the building you're in. So you don't have to like walk across the street in negative 40. Or even just pee inside, like is that really that bad? If you have to completely cover your face to that extent, I don't know if I want to be exposing, like, I don't know if I want to like take your pants off. I'm surprised the skis are still out there. I don't understand why they didn't take the skis in with them. There's no reason to leave them out. It's not like it's more convenient to have them outside. Not only do you ensure no one takes it, but then you can also not give away your location.
A convoy of armored cars. They drove right by me.
They see you?
No. No, I don't think so.
Maybe close the door.
Let's roll.
Let's follow them.
Is she moving? Okay. That is not. That looks more like she's skating than she's skiing. As someone who has skied quite a bit before, often on like flat ground where it's really irritating and you have to use the what's happening?
Bingo.
I didn't go see what's inside.
Yeah, it does not look like you're skating when you need to ski on flat surfaces like that. Oh, can't go through this wall for some reason. Those are ghost protective walls. Okay, you're looking in this direction. Where do you want me to go? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Soldiers. They're loading crates into submarines.
Submarines?
They're speaking Mandarin.
That means the rift is...
It's underwater. I think they must have
1 hour
a
before.
base down there, and they're using the subs to shuttle supplies.
How many soldiers?
I can see 3.
Tell Aiden to take them out.
Aiden? Get rid of them.
One guy was saying something about it being done, and then another person was saying something about an hour earlier, but then they kept talking over him and I couldn't understand it. So anyway, if they're speaking Mandarin, then what before was supposed to be an accent of what someone would be, what someone would sound like if English was the second language and Mandarin was the first. That is not what that accent sounds like. I can tell you that from personal experience. Can only kill this guy because his powers are heavily dependent on context for some reason. I was hoping he would say more because I wanted to see how much work they put into actually doing things with other languages. Oh, glad you're fine now after you got shot, just because David Cage needed to make sure that if you didn't shoot him in time, you didn't just lose the game or there weren't any other options. Can you walk a little faster, dude? Why was that necessary?
Fuck, Nick! Sorry. You could give me some warning.
Or you could just, like, not shoot him because he's already possessed, and that's what you've done in other situations where you just possess someone and you keep using them until they're no longer useful. You think there's no chance you're going to run into anyone else that might question why there's just, like, 4 Americans running around?
What exactly are you doing?
Finding a solution to the problem.
Nice idea, but it won't fool them very long.
Yeah, well, maybe not. But that fucking rift is not gonna shut down by itself, is it?
Okay. That might work from a distance.
Glad that it's the perfect size.
Take the sub down to the base.
And she's the right height and also like the right measurements for that to fit well.
I'll go with her.
What about us?
It's a two-seater. You stay here, you find us a way out. By the time we get back, there's a good chance we're gonna have to move fast.
What?
Wait, that's an order, Nick. Give me the explosives. You do realize we might not make it back alive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've known that from the start.
Keep diving. The base shouldn't be far.
This looks like a jump scare waiting to happen. Although this game hasn't had very many of those, so I don't know if they're going to go for that.
Visibility's bad. It's hard to get my bearings.
Whoops. I can't really tell what I'm looking at, so I'm probably going to be hitting a lot of things.
There. See the lights? I hope that wasn't a question.
I can only hear Shama. I don't quite know still why we're helping the CIA. She has a reason to be unhappy with them. She is unhappy with them.
Few men would have heard that for so long. Perhaps you will be more sensitive to your comrades' pain. My questions are simple. I want to know your name, who you work for, and how you learn of the existence of this base.
I feel like they could have skipped that whole last section and gone
Of course,
from
you also have to tell me what happened when you crossed the containment field.
the first ambush part of the scene to right now. Nothing was added between the last time we talked to him.
I'm going to ask the same questions over and over again until you answer them.
Okay, please,
What is your name?
can we get him killed if I don't do anything?
That looks painful. All you have to do is answer, and your comrade will not suffer anymore. Still won't answer? What do I have to do to make you speak?
What is this accent? It does not at all sound like someone where Mandarin is their
Perhaps
first
you will
language.
not remain silent if I go a little further.
Oh, is he dead? Are they killing him? Oh.
This is so unnecessary. You only have to answer and this nightmare will come to an end. Answer. I beg you. I hate to see people suffer for nothing.
It almost sounds like slightly French.
长官，和通讯部的通讯已经联络好了。
好吧，我马上过
They've
来。
already contacted their other people.
An urgent request demands my attention. I shall return soon to continue our conversation.
Now what?
We find the condenser,
Are
destroy
we
it,
really
and
just
get
gonna
out.
switch in and out between these scenes?
Any
Can we
idea
just?
how you
Oh
plan
my
to do that?
god.
No. But I'll figure something out.
When you make things like a foregone conclusion, okay, that doesn't even sound like Mandarin. I mean, you can tell it's Mandarin, but it doesn't sound the way it should. Anyway, when you make things a foregone conclusion, it can add to like the dramatic tension of a series or of scenes, but also by now you should totally recognize that like we're extremely white.
Jody, don't get too close to them.
But
Just wait here.
when not done well, it robs the scene of any tension whatsoever.
过来，放杀你的武器！
I almost wonder if some of the voice actors speak Cantonese instead of Mandarin, because they're all speaking Mandarin, but their inflection and the tones sound kind of Cantonese sometimes. It's mainly in the vowels. The vowels, some of the vowels sound less like Mandarin and more like Cantonese. Oh, I can move. Okay. Okay, so they were smart enough to like put a field that ghosts can't go through, but not in the other direction too.
Aiden, I need you.
Well, wouldn't it be great if I could possess any of these people I'm running into so I could come help you, instead of just arbitrarily not being able to possess any of them? As always, press the wrong button. There we go. First guy basically asked, like, what are you doing? Go back to your post. But it was also in a weird accent. I don't know if Mandarin is some of these voice actors' first language either. I mean, to be fair, Mandarin's not my first language, but my accent isn't as bad as this.
Where are you, Aiden?
I'm figuring it out. Oh, it's nice to put the instructions, or the map directions of where everything is, not in the language that everyone speaks, so that a ghost that can't read Chinese can still figure out where things are.
Aiden.
How can I hear you? Because we're not linked anymore. Surely by now they've, like, if they're watching on monitors, haven't they seen this? This is super suspicious. The first guy didn't even turn around when the first guy got shot. The guy right next to him got shot and he doesn't even react.
Hurry. Hurry. Find me.
Why is there a button that just, like, releases all of the spirits? This is like Cabin in the Woods. Like, maybe don't have a button that just does that? Oh my god, I hate this part. I hate any one of the times when they make you line up the damn dots. I'm so bad. Well, we might be here for a while. I can't even see where my dots are and where I'm trying to get them. Okay, it's vibrating. That's a good thing, right? That means something's happening. Okay. Where's my other dot? Okay. Glad this isn't time sensitive or anything. There we go. Is that it? There we go. Okay.
You made it. Quick. out of here.
I wish I could turn around. There we go. Okay, I saw a little dot. Where's the dot? There's the dot. Screw Ryan.
Ryan? Ryan, are you there?
Oh my god. Oh god, we have to do it here too. Come on. Oh, what am I even looking at? What am I controlling? There we go.
Are you okay?
You really want to know?
Oh, come on. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Go back to the subs. Wait for me. If I'm not back in 15 minutes, just go without me.
You crazy? Jody, we've done it. The base is destroyed. Let's get out of here while we still can.
The rift is wide open. Entities are just gonna come pouring out if we don't close it.
It's too late, Jody. We gotta go now.
It's the only way. You know that.
The explosives. We need the explosives in the interrogation room.
Is this the interrogation room? Is mayonnaise an instrument? This is not the interrogation. See, that first bit, Zoukai, is basically like, get out of here. No idea what the fuck the second part is. I swear Mandarin is not the first language of some of these voice actors. Now what? Can we get in now? I was thinking I'd get the gun, but can I not get the gun? So I just murdered this man for no reason? Oh wait, no, there are explosives in here. That's right. They showed the thing. Where's the thing? Glad this camera's cooperating with me. Okay. Turn around. Can I get a wide shot of the road? Nope. Can I move the camera a little more over? Here we go. There we go. That only took forever.
Crap.
If you're just joining me, I have a policy where Jodie has to fail all fight QuickTime events, because she can't die anyway, because David Cage doesn't believe in game overs. So I'd just like to see how the game tries to make her end up okay, even when she's doing everything wrong. Is that a small child? Hi, small child. Oh no, it's not a small child, it's just a dead guy that's not standing up. Anyway, I do like that we're apparently very critical of other governments attempting to use the rifts when that's exactly what the US is doing. Which is why I don't understand why the characters are supporting the FBI even after she has like serious moral quandaries with them. It's like they're all doing the same thing. Come on. It's very lucky that every time she needs an outfit and she just grabs an outfit from a dead body or somewhere else that it happens to perfectly fit her. Oh, is the entrance down there? Okay.
Shit, I'm really scared. Stay close.
Look at that, that's a snug fit. Her head is right there at the top.
It's pitch black. There's gotta be a light on this thing. Keep calm, Aiden.
I don't think Aiden's the one that we're worried about not keeping calm. I mean, Aiden is one of them, so... So are these lights on the ground human-made, or were they here before? I'm guessing this is human-made? In which case, I feel bad for all the, like, workers that have to go into this other dimension to lay things on the ground at probably great personal risk. Am I blowing this up? What am I blowing up? Here, I'm blowing that up, okay. No, turn around. Ellen Page, turn around. Where are you going, Ellen Page? Oh, this is a cutscene, okay. I like how the numbers they use on the large, like, pylons are Arabic numbers instead of Chinese numbers. Again, just in case we have someone who might have an issue understanding them, like a ghost or something, that will still need to be able to interact with these features. Okay. How are you gonna get me out of this? Because I can't die. Is it just never gonna attack, or is it gonna attack and then she's somehow gonna... No, she's just gonna run on her own. Oh, I think it's just resetting. So I need to run. She's climbing this on her own, though. Oh, I thought that would be a longer sequence. And I thought something would go wrong with the bombs. Something is gonna go wrong with the bombs, right? Otherwise...
You're going to die here with me. The greatest discovery the world has ever known. Destroyed! Because of you, stupid American bitch! Years of work! All for nothing!
Where does the chain come from?
See you on the other side.
Okay. Unless that was Aiden, there is no reason for that to have happened and for it to not also kill Jodie. That is some protagonist bullshit. It's just like that scene in Jurassic World where the Tyrannosaurus Rex comes out and saves the protagonist, but then doesn't hurt the protagonist at all. And I'm like, really? You're gonna tell me that they just coincidentally got helped by this thing and they don't actually, you know, they're not in danger. They're fine. How did you find me?
Come back to me. Huh? Come back. Come on, Jodie. Don't die, huh? Don't die. Don't die. Come on.
I don't know why you do. I've rejected you at every possible moment. I've gone out of my way to make this not romantic for you. Why do you love me? Now they had a really good eye. It could have been literally like like any person, any body that was there. See, I don't mind this. I think what bothered me about the other scenes where they ended with the percentage display, like I think it robs the tension from the scene of knowing what other things you can do. I don't mind if they present it like this where you don't actually know what the other paths are. I still think it like ruins the pacing of the game because there's just so much time in between things, but yeah. Oh, actually, no, it looks like the only reason it's not displayed is I'm not signed into PSN, which I definitely am, but okay. That's fine. Or maybe I'm in an age-restricted account, which would be really strange. Also, they had to name it Dragon's Hideout because, you know, what's the only thing that Westerners know about Asians is dragons. So we just got to slap that on everything.
Is Nathan okay? When will I see him again?
Oh, I don't know, honey. He hasn't left his office in 3 days. He loved his wife and daughter more than anything in the world. We can try again tomorrow, okay? You get some sleep.
There's someone at the door. Give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. It was a scam. I'm already coming. You don't have to keep gesturing towards me.
Tony, what are you doing here? It's late. Go back to bed.
Oh crap! We're going the other way. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Are we? Oh, wait, are we going the other way? No, we are going to Jodie. Okay, never mind. I know what we're trying to do. I just thought that we'd be directing the message to him and not possessing Jodie.
Don't be sad, Daddy.
What did you say?
It was so quick. Mommy couldn't do anything. But it didn't hurt.
Stop it, Jill.
It didn't hurt at all.
You hear me? Stop it right now.
We're here, Nathan. We're right by your side.
Helen. Laura.
We love you, darling. We'll always love you.
Talk to me again. Jodie. Make them come back. Make them come back again.
I can't. They've gone.
Please. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I miss them so much.
The active condenser in the Republic of Kazakhstan has been destroyed and the rift is now inaccessible. We are now the only nation with access to the Infraworld. This situation opens up new strategic and military perspectives. Now we're going to launch new programs to discover possible energy resources and develop military applications. We've already found ways of linking entities to human soldiers, and this is just the beginning. Now, this is more important than the race to space for developing nuclear capability. We have discovered a new world. A world for us to conquer. This is the beginning of a new era for our nation.
I'm not quite sure what was that speech? I initially thought it was like a strategic planning speech, but then everyone claps at the end, so it's a presentation. But
Pentagon top brass getting you down?
They were busy talking about their plans to take over the world. So I left them to it.
We played our part in all of this.
They told us we were doing the right thing. But all we did was allow the Pentagon alone to control the Infraworld.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. I think I need some time to figure it out. Figure out what I really want.
I feel like they're not gonna just let you leave and have a normal
What
life.
about you?
CIA has it all mapped out for me. Top tier, big car, golf meetings. I mean, I haven't given him an answer yet, but it's worth considering. Listen. Jodie,
I mean, you obviously don't like.
I know it's been complicated between us.
It's not
I didn't know
complicated.
to do the right thing.
It has never been complicated.
But maybe
She is
it's
not
just
interested in
beginning.
you.
You know, try and
We
build
have made that
something
abundantly clear.
I mean, after all the stuff we've been through, maybe we could make it work.
Nope. Nope. Refuse again.
You lied to me. I could never trust you again. I'm sorry, Ray.
I understand. Well, whatever you do, Just remember, I'll always be there for you.
Ah, there you are. Nathan's looking for you. Come on, I'll take you to his office. Later, Ryan. Oh, you know what? I got a single malt in my office that needs sharing. Meet you in a few?
No, I don't think I can.
Come on. Don't make me drink it alone. Waste of a good bottle. I'll tell you what, I'll find you, okay? This way, Jody.
Oh, that was an abrupt transition.
Someone's always decided for me. It's time I make my own choices.
Just do what your heart tells you. Then you'll know you made the right decision. All right, here we are. Call me when you're done. I'll come pick you up. Whatever Nathan says, be careful.
I still feel like it's weird that they just sort of glossed over how Jody possessed him, and that would, I feel like, be very traumatic for your sense of bodily autonomy. Granted, I think by now there's been enough time and they understand, like, the Infraworld, so, like, I can believe that they would be, like, water under the bridge, or they've already dealt with it, but I'm surprised we never saw that on camera. Of his fear, like, how did he feel about being possessed against his will?
I'm so glad to see you safe.
I kept my part of the bargain. Now it's the CIA's turn.
As far as the CIA is concerned, you no longer exist. You're now Elizabeth North. New identity and new life. $500,000 for services rendered. That should help make a new start.
I'm starting a new life. I don't want anything that reminds me of the old one.
Before you go, there's one last thing I'd like to ask. When my wife and daughter disappeared in that accident 15 years ago, I wanted to die too. I cried a lot, hanging my head against the wall, trying to figure out why them? Never being able to hold them again. It was like a wound that wouldn't heal. But then you came along. And I realized they were still here all the time, near me. I just couldn't see. The government gave me everything I needed to study the Infraworld. They were interested in military applications. I was interested in seeing my family again. It's taken me some years.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a twist for Jodie.
I finally succeeded in creating this.
I don't see how.
Hello, my darlings. Helen. Laura. I miss you so much. I come to see them every day. Soon we'll be together. I'm working on a modified condenser that can communicate with souls of the infraworld. Speaking with the dead, Jodie. Can you imagine?
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me talk to them. I want to hear their voices. I want to tell them what I'm doing. Until I finish my research, you're the only one that can do it.
I thought spirits could hear people. It's just people can't hear the spirits. Oh god, I was gonna reject. Crap, I didn't click it fast enough. I am so bad at this. I hate this so much. There you go.
My darling. I missed you so much.
Let us go, Nathan. You're hurting us. You've got to let us go. Let us die.
You're lying. Helen didn't say that. You did.
Keeping them here. They're being torn apart between two of us.
That's not true. You're lying. I know they want to be with me again. I know they want to be with me.
You wanted to talk to them, okay? You heard what they had to say. Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you find peace.
I feel like it shouldn't have been difficult for them to figure out they weren't happy to begin with. I mean, their body language speaks for itself. Granted, I can buy, like, you know, blinded by your own... Who is this woman that's always walking against where I'm walking? Yeah, I could buy that being a character flaw of him not being able to understand, but just... even like the first second that you see them in game, it's like, oh, you can tell they're not happy. They don't want to be here. You're hurting them. I'm trying to figure out what the climax of this game is. Was it the submarine level? Okay, is this the climax then? Because the submarine level was a very unsatisfying climax, so maybe this will be a better one.
Good to see you again. Well, you put us in a very difficult situation, you know that. We can't let you go. We can't kill you either. We don't know what you'll do on the other side. So there's only one appropriate solution. We inject you with a neuroacid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother.
See, I don't really know why you're explaining this to me. Why not just do it?
Simple and elegant way to put an end to our collaboration. Goodbye, Jody. We will always be grateful for your help.
Jody. You opened my eyes. It was so obvious, but I didn't want to see.
Help me, Nathan.
I'm going to accomplish man's oldest dream. Nobody will have to die anymore. No one will ever be separated again.
What are you doing?
The containment field. I'm going to deactivate it. The Infraworld will spread through our dimension. Life and death, united in one world.
It's not just souls.
Well, this is a good idea.
I've beaten death, Jody. Everything's gonna be just fine. You need to trust me. Everything's gonna turn out fine.
Get help. Hurry.
Okay, I tried to leave the room. Okay, it's moving by itself now.
Where's the rest of your team?
Okay, you gotta tell me when you're not gonna move anymore.
3 months lead.
You gotta tell me when I have
Some exotic
control.
Island, no doubt.
Lucky bastards. Yeah, I've got a couple of emails I need to send. You mind if I do that before we crack the bottle?
No problem.
Okay.
I like how this is clearly just an excuse for them to not have to do more dialogue. Really? None of you?
You keep entities in this lab?
Good God, no. They're all trapped behind the containment field.
Aiden? Is that you, Aiden? This is a joke, it's not funny.
Why would Aiden be here?
What is it, Aiden? Where's Jody? Lead us to Jody, Aiden. Show us the way.
How do they know where I am? How are they following me? How do I lead them? Oh, here we go.
This way.
Can I like, totally lead them in the wrong direction?
Over there.
Okay, I get it.
They didn't let me do the door first. That would have saved us all a lot of time. You just go to the door and they just go directly to the door instead of...
You want us to take the elevator? Is that it?
Leave it to me.
Can I help you?
Cole Freeman, I have level 3 authorization. He's with me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Freeman. You do not have the correct authorization for this level.
Maybe you could make an exception. I just want to show him.
Sorry, sir. This area is level 4 classified. You do not have the right credentials.
You gotta get us past him, Aiden.
Why can't I just possess him? Why are the powers so context specific?
Desk 42, hello. Hello? Hello?
He's not in.
I think you made a mistake. Could you check again, please? Cole Freeman and Ryan Clayton?
I'm sorry, you are on the list. My apologies. Go on through.
Thank you.
Hurry, Aiden. Take us to Jody.
Did you just say that out loud in front of the car?
Right. Now where?
I think I went down the wrong way.
Aiden, you still there?
Something moved.
The color is getting like more and more desaturated, and I'm wondering if I'm like running out of time to save her or something.
Jody's here?
Yes. Yes, I gave you the signal. You've been following the signal this whole time. Just...
Jody.
Get out. Oh, Nathan. He's gonna deactivate the containment field.
What? Why? Why would he do that?
He's gone insane. He thinks he's gonna get his family back. We gotta stop him.
The containment field. Oh, Christ, he's done it. He's done it.
You need help?
No. No, I'm okay.
This way! Hurry up!
Come on, get out! Now!
How does Nathan not know that it's not just spirits in the area? Like, he's already seen the impacts the last time stuff happened. Like, he saw all the dead people.
It might still be a chance to reactivate the field. If it isn't already too late. Jesus! They're out! They're all out! They killed him!
We can't go! The shield isn't working!
Jodie, you're the only one who can stop this. Dawkins has gone mad. He took down the field. You gotta get rid of these goddamn monsters now!
I ought to kill you, McGrath. But the last thing the Infraworld needs is a son of a bitch like you. Get out of my way.
Clayton! Get me out of here immediately, Clayton! Agent Clayton, that's an order!
Consider that my resignation.
You're all gonna die here. We're all gonna die.
God, it took all the characters long enough to actually stand up for anything. It's a little late. Still gonna work out though, because they're the protagonists. I was kind of hoping earlier that I had reached the bad end or something already, and that like she was just gonna be put into a coma,
Reactivate the field.
and this whole thing would be over. But it's not.
Wait. There's one more thing I can try. Hurry! We're out of time!
Not now, Aiden.
Portable containment field.
Stay close, okay?
Should protect me long enough to reach the condenser and trigger the manual self-destruct. Might be our only chance to close the rift. It's a long shot, but it's the best I got.
Come on, you're talking crazy, Cole. We need to get out of here. Let the military clean up their own fucking mess.
The military, as if you're not completely complicit in this, Ryan.
Jodie, no.
Paul's right. It's our only chance. Right?
I always figured I'd die a hero.
Hero.
Black Sun is at the center of the dome. No one's ever been before, so there's no telling what we'll find down there.
How much time do we have after we've activated the
The
self-destruct?
system was designed to be activated remotely. The explosion would be practically instantaneous. We're not coming back.
Why exactly do we need 3 people to go then? Is this a 3-person job? I just wanted to see if they would also stop running if I stopped.
The condenser zone is on the other side of that door.
We've got company.
Well, they haven't seen us yet. It's our only chance.
Jesus. I hope you're right. Or our little trip into the Infraworld might come to a sticky end.
I thought that was the understanding though, is that it definitely would. Oh great, it's the CIA tactics training thing that's not very good compared to other games.
Joe, don't get too close to them.
Let's go!
Okay, I gotta fail all of the combat quick time events as per usual. Oh, it's like heavy rain mechanics now, which is a much better game.
Jody! They're coming!
Oh, I can move. Okay. I'm glad they waited for me to figure out I can move before they decided to come attack us. To be honest, I don't know why Cole's with us. I feel like he's just in danger and a liability.
I'm sorry, Princess. You're gonna have to go on without me.
No way. I'm not leaving you.
Fine. The Black Sun, Jody. Or nobody will make it.
He's right. Come on, Jody.
Oh my god, I hate these circles.
Raiden has done all we can.
Black Sun.
Let's finish this.
I find it hard to believe that no one has seen this before if they had to build this structure. Like, someone built that door. Many people built that door. I like how fine the Black Sun is. Take 2 steps out, and it'll be right there for you to see. Oh god, oh the placement of these,
Don't listen to it! Keep going!
the placement of these subtitles is bad, where it's right in the center.
Souls! Lost souls!
They're all around us!
I know!
Okay, at least it was just that one line of dialogue that they decided to plop right in the center. Like a bad meme.
My baby. I lost my baby. Have you seen him? No. No,
Ryan? Ryan?
Also, if they've already named it the Black Sun, then clearly someone has seen something.
I can't find them! I call them, but they don't come!
Maybe it's because they don't recognize you anymore! Your anger has changed you!
I miss them. I miss them so
That's
much.
not really what I meant to do by reason.
Maybe there's still a chance to stop this. I know it's not what you want.
By reason, I meant more so like, there's a lot of souls here. They probably just can't find you. Wait, so you weren't looking at the man that was holding a gun there? You weren't just like watching him?
Oh, I missed you. I missed you so much.
Well, that was a weird-ass resolution to this.
Do it. Do it for me.
Jodie, fuck, there you are. What happened?
He found what he was looking for. Come on.
That was extremely abrupt. Maybe that was not the way that they intended that to happen. Maybe she might actually be able to die here. Now, this is the... I'm assuming this is the last segment of the game. So presumably she could die and there could still be an ending. But we'll see. Ooh, is she gonna die? Ooh, we died before reaching the Black Sun. Excellent. I didn't mean to convince Dawkins to take his own leg.
Nothing. There's nothing left. Nothing but death, chaos, and destruction. The infraworld has overwhelmed our world and cast its shroud over the living. Billions of fragments of souls wandering in silence. The world I was born into has disappeared forever. But still, the images from my life collide in my head. I try to remember each second. What I did. Where I failed. What I could have done to avoid what happened.
Those cute little jellyfish.
Ever since I died, I've let myself float along the cold wave. I hunger for obscurity and oblivion. I am alone with my guilt and my regrets.
It's not really your fault. I mean, it's pretty much all Nathan's fault in the U.S. government / military. Okay, so that was definitely the bad end. So you have to.
Next time, I'll kill everyone.
Okay, sorry. I thought she was going to say something important. So you have to do the quick time events at the end because it's the last sequence.
What we'll find down there.
How much time do we have after we've activated the self-destruct?
We're not coming back.
Overall, I'd say.
Saturday night, and I'm locked up in here.
I like how that's one of the dramatic moments amidst all of the death and the like shooting and you know, vague threats and stuff. You get that it's Saturday night and I want to go out and party. I'd say overall, I think the game is certainly weaker than Heavy Rain, although that's not a surprise to anyone who has played either game or read any reviews. But the fact that there's only one character really makes the no game over game design, it robs the tension of it. Because you just don't ever have to do anything, and it always works out, except for that last scene. And the fact that it's told non-linearly seems like a way to hide the fact that the scenes don't actually transition well into one another. Like if you just think, I know there's a chronological alternate mode, but if you're just like try to recall the events that take place throughout the game and try to put them in chronological order, there isn't a whole lot of a connecting thread. She just kind of appears in places, does stuff, and then leaves, and then it doesn't really impact anything else. Even in terms of like stuff that she learns, so she doesn't she's homeless for a very long period, for a longish period of time in the narrative, and none of the characters are relevant again. You never find out what happens to them. She doesn't really gain anything from that or learn anything from that, except for that she can heal people, but I think she's already aware of that. And the same thing can be said for like when she goes and runs away as a teen to the bar, which is an awfully written scene to begin with. But even if we just ignore that and just take it for granted, she doesn't learn anything from that either. It's sort of a collection of disconnected scenes where the main character doesn't really learn anything, and most of the characters don't matter, and yeah, you're able to play it out of order because nothing connects to each other, and it's not like a non-linear story that is non-linear because it you know, you're really wondering the questions of like, well, how does she get from here to here? Like, what makes her leave the CIA? You know, what is the connecting thread between her running away and being homeless, and then where does she go afterwards, and how does she sort of like figure out the situation? Because those questions don't get answered. So it, in a lot of ways, feels less like Season 1 of Lost and more like Season 5 of Lost, where by that point it's like, okay, clearly you're just going to throw a bunch of stuff at me, and none of it, or most of it's not going to get resolved, but it's not going to not get resolved in a way that seems intentional. It's going to not get resolved in a way that seems like you just didn't have an answer for it, and, you know, it's not supposed to serve a purpose other than just to be mysterious. Whereas Season 1 of Lost, I mean, obviously there's still some of that, but Season 1 of Lost is much better put together, where things seem like they're going somewhere, which is not the case a little later on. But I'm not going to talk about Lost. I like Lost a lot, but I'll just talk about Lost forever. I guess, do I have any other major thoughts about it that I haven't already said before in other parts? Well, I guess in terms of like the big final moments, I'm glad that the submarine chapter wasn't the final chapter, because it seemed almost like it was like the game kind of has like two big like finale set pieces near the end, and it's that submarine chapter and the actual final chapter. And I'm glad that the submarine chapter isn't the final chapter, because that would have been a super anticlimactic ending. Because you don't actually deal with the infraworld very much at all, and any spirits that you do deal with don't hurt you, don't try to hurt you, and only serve to save you from a character who honestly doesn't add anything. You could remove the character and remove the need to be saved by him, which the need to be saved by him feels really, really forced. Like, why did the spirit kill the man and not kill Jodie? Just because she needs to be alive later, and he's not important. So that was a really unsatisfying ending to that. So I'm glad that wasn't the final climax. The actual ending is a much better sort of like final climax in terms of the pacing of the story. But you know, it's still not saying much. It's not great. So if I am able to just skip to that last one, I will replay it again and try to get the standard ending. But I don't know if they'll let me. If not, then I'm just going to call it a day. I don't want to play the whole thing over again. Okay, what happens if I click continue? Okay, we're going straight to the epilogue.
Nothing.
Oh, chapters. Maybe I can skip to the end. Sure. Let's... Oh, no save? No save. Sure. No save. We'll just say the bad ending is the canon ending of this playthrough, and then this is just to see what the actual ending is. Can we skip this at all? Or am I going to have to... Oh god, this is such a long sequence.
They're now
Okay.
the only nation with access to the infraworld.
Well, we're going to see a lot of this stuff again.
Opens up new strategic and military perspectives. Now we're going to launch new programs to discover possible energy resources and develop military applications. We've already found ways of linking entities to human soldiers, and this is just the beginning. Now, this is more important than the race to space for developing nuclear capability. We have discovered a new world. A world for us to conquer. This is the beginning of a new era for our nation.
Pentagon top brass getting you down?
Ugh. Big boys and their new toys. I preferred to leave before barfing all over their carpet.
We played our part in all of this.
We did the right thing. I don't think humanity needs a third world war.
This is not going to stop that, but okay.
So what are you going to do now?
Maybe I'll go back to the people I like. And the people who like me for who I truly am. I haven't met too many along the way. And what about you?
CIA has it all mapped out for me. Top tier, big car, golf meetings. I mean, I haven't given him an answer yet, but it's worth considering. Listen. Jodie, I know it's been complicated between us. And I didn't always do the right thing. But maybe we could start again. You know, try and build something together. I mean, after all the stuff we've been through, maybe we could make it work.
You lied to me.
So I'm doing all the dialogue choices differently just to see what would happen, but I still will never. This isn't happening. They have no chemistry.
I'm sorry, Ray.
And he has no personality. He just is. He's not an interesting character. The other dude you can romance, who I also didn't romance because also wasn't interested in Jodie being with anyone, was the other guy was infinitely more interesting. He had so much more going for him. But
my office that needs Shen. Meet you in a few.
No, I don't think I can.
Come on. Don't make me drink it alone. Waste of a good bottle. I tell you what, I'll find you. Okay? This way, Jodie. Some decisions are hard to make, huh, Jodie?
I'd rather not talk about it.
I get it. None of my business.
Thanks for worrying about me, Cole.
Oop, wasn't moving.
All right, here we are. Call me when you're done. I'll come pick you up.
Okay.
Whatever Nathan says, be careful. Come in.
Sorry, I'm half distracted by other things because
Jodie.
I'm not really paying attention to this because I've seen it all before.
I kept my part of the bargain. Now it's the CIA's turn.
Expecting the CIA to keep deals.
As far as the CIA is concerned, you no longer exist. You're now Elizabeth North. New identity and new life. $500,000
I'll take it this time. Maybe there's an achievement.
for services rendered. That should help make a new start.
Thanks.
Before you go, there's one last thing I'd like to ask. When my wife and daughter disappeared in that accident 15 years ago, I wanted to die too. I cried a lot, banging my head against the wall, trying to figure out why them? Never being able to hold them again. It was like a wound that wouldn't heal. But then you came along. And I realized they were still here all the time, near me. I just couldn't see. The government gave me everything I needed to study the infraworld. They were interested in military applications. I was interested in seeing my family again. It's taken me some years, but I finally succeeded in creating this. Hello, my darlings.
Yeah, they just look distinctly unhappy.
Helen. Laura. I miss you so much. I come to see them every day. Soon we'll be together. I'm working on a modified condenser that can communicate with souls of the infraworld. Speaking with the dead, Jodie. Can you imagine?
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me talk to them. I want to hear their voices. I want to tell them what I'm doing. Until I finish my research, you're the only one that can do it.
Oh, this time I gotta refuse.
Nathan, they're dead. They're in the infraworld now. You cannot make them come back. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
I haven't heard their voices for 15 years. Since that day I heard them through a little girl. You. I'm begging you. Jodie, do this for me.
Give me your hands.
Oh, okay, so I can't even say no. Oh, God. The thing is, we don't even need to do this for Nathan to get to the next character plot point that he needs to get to.
My darling.
He can just have a sudden realization of like,
I missed you so
maybe
much.
I need to,
Let us
like,
go,
I need to see them more, and you should break the wall anyway.
Let us go! Let us die!
You're lying. Helen did say that you did.
Keeping them here. They're being torn apart between two.
That's not true. You're lying. I know they want to be with me again. I know they want to be with me.
Nathan, I know how you feel.
You know nothing about how I feel. You hear me? Nothing.
Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you find peace.
So this woman really does always walk in the opposite direction of me.
Hi, Jodie. Good to see you again. Well, you put us in a very difficult situation, you know that. We can't let you go. We can't kill you either. We don't know what you'll do on the other side. So there's only one appropriate solution. We inject you with a neuro acid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother. A simple and elegant way to put an end to our collaboration. Goodbye, Jodie. We will always be grateful for your help. Jodie.
You opened my eyes. It was so obvious, but I didn't want to see. I'm going to accomplish man's oldest dream. Nobody will have to die anymore. No one will ever be separated again. The containment field. I'm going to deactivate it. The Infraworld will spread through our dimension. Life and death, united in one world.
It's not just souls on the other side.
I've beaten death, Jodie. Everything's gonna be just fine. You need to trust me. Everything's gonna turn out fine.
You're too weak, Aiden. Find something else.
Okay, didn't trigger the flag yet. Gotta try this other thing first.
Get help. Hurry.
Where's the rest of your team?
Vince and Nick? They have 3 months leave. They're on a beach on some exotic island, no doubt.
Lucky bastards.
Okay, can we speed this up? Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I've got a couple of emails I need to send.
Yeah, I
you mind if I do that?
Can I start
before we crack the
interacting with
bottle?
the world yet?
No problem.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, is that enough? Did you get the hint yet?
You keep entities in this lab?
Good God, no. They're all trapped behind the containment field.
Aiden? Is that you, Aiden? This is a joke, it's not funny.
Why would Aiden be here without Jody?
What is it, Aiden? Where's Jody? Lead us to Jody, Aiden. Show us the way. Right. Now where? This way. Over there. Okay, I get it. You want us to take
They
the elevator? Is that it?
teleported. They could not have gotten there that fast. Not that I'm complaining. I wish you could just like change the computer before you even talk to them. Like I feel like that's smarter anyway. But I thought I tried that last time and they wouldn't let me. You need to fail before you change things, which just seems like a bad idea. We'll try it though. Can I change the computer? Nope.
Shit, a guard. Leave it to me.
Can I help you?
Cole Freeman, I have level 3 authorization. He's with me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Freeman. You do not have the correct authorization for this level.
Maybe you could make an exception. I just want to show him.
Sorry, sir. This area is level 4 classified. You do not have the right credentials.
You gotta get us past him, Aiden.
Desk 42, hello. Hello? Hello?
He's done it.
I think you made a mistake. Could you check again, please? Cole Freeman and Ryan Clayton?
I'm sorry, you are on the list. My apologies. Go on through.
Thank you.
Hurry, Aiden. Take us to Jody.
Yeah, you definitely said that out loud right next to another person.
Right. Now where?
Something moved. There!
Jody's here? Jody.
Get out. Oh, Nathan. He's gonna deactivate the containment field.
What? Why? Why would he do that?
He's gone insane. He thinks he's gonna get his family back. We gotta stop him.
God, I underestimated how long this segment is. I kind of regret redoing it. The good ending better be very good.
The containment field. Oh, Christ, he's done it. He's done it!
You need help?
No. No, I'm okay.
This
This way! Hurry up! Don't stay here! We gotta... Come on! Get out!
This way.
We gotta get out! Now! This way! Hurry! Don't stay here! We gotta evacuate the place! Now!
There might still be a chance to reactivate the field. If it isn't already too late.
This way! Hurry!
Jesus! They're out! They're all out!
The shield isn't working!
Jody! You're the only one who can stop this. Stalker just got mad. He took down the field. You gotta get rid of these goddamn monsters now!
I ought to kill you, McGrath. But the last thing the Infraworld needs is a son of a bitch like you. Get out of my way.
Clayton! Get me out of here immediately, Clayton! Agent Clayton, that's an order!
Consider that my resignation.
You're all gonna die here. We're all gonna die.
Okay, can we skip to the part where we just leave? Let's go. Let's go. Gonna put the suit on already. Oh my god.
It's not working. I can't stop the condenser or reactivate the field. There's nothing we can do. Let's get out of here while we still can. Wait. There's one more thing I can try. Hurry! We're out of...
What are you doing?
The portable containment field. Should protect me long enough to reach the condenser and trigger the manual self-destruct. Might be our only chance to close the rift. It's a long shot, but it's the best I got.
Come on, you're talking crazy, Cole. We need to get out of here, let the military clean up their own fucking mess. Jody, no.
Paul's right. It's our only chance. Right?
I always figured I'd die a hero.
Black Sun is at the center of the dome. No one's ever been before, so there's no telling what we'll find down there.
How much time do we have after we've activated the self-destruct?
The system was designed to be activated remotely. The explosion would be practically instantaneous. We're not coming back. The condenser zone is on the other side of that door.
We've got company.
Oh, they haven't seen us yet. It's our only chance.
Jesus. I hope you're right. Or our little trip in the Infraworld might come to a sticky end.
Jody, don't get too close to them.
Let's go!
gonna... There we go. We're gonna do what the mechanic is supposed to do.
Fuck! Tony! They're coming! Tony, no!
I'm sorry, Princess. You're gonna have to go in without me.
No way. I'm not leaving you.
Fine. The Black Sun, Jodie. Or nobody will make it.
He's right. Come on, Jodie.
Aiden has done all he can.
Almost there. Just gotta do that long walk again, and then the conversation with Nathan, and then that quick time event, and then hopefully that's the ending.
The Black Sun.
Let's finish this.
If on some off chance I just am awful at quick time events and die again, I'm totally not I'm not gonna do it again. We'll just look up on YouTube and see what the good ending's like. That's my favorite one, the one that's just smack dab in the middle of the screen.
You hear that?
Don't listen to it! Keep going!
Who are they?
Souls! Lost souls!
They're all around us!
I know!
My baby. I lost my baby. Have you seen him?
No,
Ryan? Ryan?
Helen! Laura! I can't find them!
Okay, this time we're just gonna be really rude and mean.
Come!
Look around, Nathan! Lost souls! Like you! Lost forever because you can't face the truth!
I miss them. I miss them so much.
You don't love them! Or you never would have done this to them! I'm gonna destroy the condenser before it's too late!
You're not gonna stop me, Jodie. You're not gonna
Oh.
stop me from seeing my family again. I'm gonna put an end to death. No one will have to suffer what I suffered. No one will ever be separated again. Living and dead.
Oh my god, it still ends like this? This is such a weird ass ending for this plot thread. And she's just like happy, like, oh yeah, good.
You're the only one who can fix this, Jody.
Okay, this is even more jarring when literally a second ago he's shooting her. And then right after he's like, oh, you can fix this, I'm just happy with the family. This is not well plotted out.
Jody, fuck, there you are.
I mean, the suicide feels really awkward.
He found what he was looking for.
But the suicide still makes more sense than this. Oops. I can never tell which direction they want me to go. Okay, it's not that direction. I went in the direction that she's rolling. Okay, and I went in the opposite direction. I'm gonna end up dying anyway. I don't understand which direction they want me to go. Nope, that's not that direction either. Okay, right? Nope, it's not right. At least I know what button they want me to press now, so we shouldn't be dying there.
Fucking monsters! God, these damn bugs would be dead.
My containment field's not working.
What? You sure? Check the panel.
I'm telling you, it's not working.
Fuck.
Give me yours.
Think of something.
What are you doing?
You stand the best chance of destroying the Black Sun. Just take this and
No,
do it.
those things are gonna slaughter you.
They're gonna kill both of you since no one has
Destroy
it.
the fucking condenser.
Come on. Oh god. Oh no. Why? No. Why did you kiss? I refused you at literally every opportunity. That is disappointing. So they have to end up kissing by the end, otherwise, like for the good ending to happen.
We inject you with a neural acid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother.
It's too late, Jody. It's too late.
لماذا فعلت ذلك؟ بكرت على كساكتتي.
Okay, can we get there now? This is a lot of just repeatedly jamming buttons. when I said that, I didn't mean I want more repeatedly jamming buttons.
I'm sick and tired of your stories! Jodie, this time you're really gonna get it!
Give me back my child!
Calm down, Nora!
I want to see her! My little girl! My little boy!
For God's sake, what's going on?
The twin. He strangled them. We couldn't do anything.
I want to see my son!
Oh my god. So this is what we're doing.
My twin.
Oh god.
My brother. Stillborn.
Okay, you didn't have to spell it out that explicitly. It was pretty clear where you were going with that. Please tell me he's as tall as an adult, but he still looks like a baby.
Our souls were bound together. I loved you and hated you for years. You were a part of me.
I'm surprised they didn't at least make you like pull that trigger and press R2 to pull the lever that decides everything. Okay, I'm glad they're not going to give us any context on this choice, so we're just going to pick this side.
Other side. Another world. Becoming the wind, the stars, the universe. Being with Aiden and those I've loved forever.
Oh, okay, this is the context for the choice then.
Living, feeling, being in love.
Love you, Jodie.
Growing old.
Love you.
I don't love
Seeing
you.
things
I've made it
as
abundantly
comforted.
clear I don't love you. Okay, if he's waiting for me on the side of the living, I'm going to the side of the dead. God, if he ends up dying and then showing up in the afterworld too and being like, we were meant to be, I'm gonna be so mad.
Jodie! Jodie! Jodie, come here, wake up. Jodie, wake... Jodie, wake up. Jodie, wake up. Jodie.
Don't kiss my corpse. Don't kiss my corpse. Do not kiss my corpse. Please don't kiss my corpse.
John, wait.
Nope. No corpse kissing. No corpse kissing. Don't do it. Don't back up. Oh, wow, I'm surprised actually 63% of people refused or postponed the Declaration of Love. Ryan survives. Most people don't choose death.
There's a world out here. A whole universe of forests and lakes and mountains and rivers. It's all around us. You just have to listen carefully to hear its whisper. Neither heaven nor hell. There's no God or devil. Just a place where we continue to exist after we die. My soul explores it endlessly, and I've still only seen a fragment of it. I can be everywhere and nowhere. I can dissolve into nothing or become whole again. I can merge my soul with others or be more alone than any human being has ever been. All this is possible merely by the force of my will. I continue to look through to your world. I watch over those I love.
And also this random dude, because I don't love him.
That I'm okay. To hold them in my arms one more time. Tell them how much I miss them. But I have to settle for being close by. Invisible. Transparent. No more than a fading memory.
Are we really just going to go one by one through all of the people that we know, or just float there? I feel like they really didn't need to explain Idem. It really doesn't add anything, and it feels hokey. And it could have just been like taken for granted that, like, yeah, you know, Idem's just some spirit that is attached to her, and that's scary, or just weird. Not every question needs an answer. Sometimes answers actually take away.
I know what has been and what is yet to be. I know all the possibilities. I can see the darkness coming. I must stay a while longer. There is still a part to play. Before I can leave to discover what lies. beyond.
Who are they? Guy looks like Ben from American Horror Story.
Sometimes, I can spend hours staring into space, watching the images as they go by. They play over and over again, like a TV that's never turned off. I don't know why I'm seeing all this, but there's one thing I do know. It all really happened. When I'm alone, I listen to the voice inside my head. She talks to me. She says there are things I need to know. Sometimes I shut my eyes and it's as if I could fly. I can go through walls. I see beautiful colors around people, and I discover faraway places without ever leaving my room. The voice told me not to tell anyone. I'm really scared. Especially at night when I'm alone with the shadows. There are things moving in the darkness. Strange noises. Whispers in the dark. The voice says it's nothing. That it'll all go away. But she won't tell me what these things are. And I'm too scared to ask. I often have the same dream. Everything seems so real. The sounds, the smells, the light. Deep down, I know it's not just a dream. It's like an echo. An echo of things to come. I must get ready. I know there's not much time. There's only one thing I can be sure of. I will never be alone again.
Is that supposed to be like a sequel hook? Because that was not successful.
Next time, I'll kill everyone.
Okay.
Oh my God. I was so afraid
Well,
I lost.
that was an ending. Obviously it's more satisfying than the bad ending, because it's designed to be, but still lots of weird things. I don't like that romance is forced on you, and that you really have no choice. And no matter how many times you reject him, I literally rejected him every single time I had an opportunity to, was very blunt and kind of rude with him whenever I needed to be, or had the opportunity to be. And still, in order to get any one of the two good endings, or true endings, which you're basically always going to get, because very few people are going to fail the tap X repeatedly section, then you have to kiss him. And I'm assuming if you pick the living path, because he says he loves you so much, like, that just happens anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that's disappointing. Alright, can I skip this one? No, I cannot. Well, that's Beyond Two Souls. I'm not gonna do the whole ending again just to see the different ending. Yeah. And I think I'll probably just end it so you don't have to watch the credits all over again. But thanks for watching me play this game again. Well, for the first time, but another one of David Cage's games. At some point I'm going to play Beyond Detroit 2 Human, even though I know it's going to be awful. And it's going to have such a poorly constructed oppression metaphor. But we're gonna bear through it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna cringe at all the unfortunate implications with their race metaphor, which is totally not a race metaphor, according to him. Also, I like how the character's name is Paul, in parentheses, Navajo. Just to let you know, we couldn't have just, like, said his name was Paul. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.